Boom or bust. That's the trade I'm going to show you here in a second. But before I do, we've seen a lot of extraordinary moves in the marketplace, especially with GameStop, Nokia, AMC, some different stocks here, all because of the Wall Street Bets Reddit group. Now, this stock I'm going to show you isn't going to be the next GameStop or maybe Nokia or AMC, but what we're hearing a lot of in the financial media or people asking about is what's a short squeeze? Well, right now that's been the hot stocks. Shorts are very scared, and that's the stock I'm going to show you here in a second. This is another episode of Follow the Money. My name is Joshua Belanger, and let's take a look at what I have for you. So right here is a penny stock. Now, this is why it's a boom or bust, because this is a penny stock here. Now, the great thing about what's going on in the financial markets right now is that volatility can be your friend, and it's all about price discovery. It really doesn't matter about fundamentals. That's all what Wall Street talks about because that's how they manage money and what they have to classify what they're doing. But at the end of the day, price discovery, speculation. And when these individuals that are seeing what's going on in GameStop understand that this could be applied to even small cap stocks, the opportunities are a dime a dozen, and there's a lot of opportunities. So right here is this MUX, and this hit on my system today with a buy alert because of some hot money coming in, some big money. Now, it's not a stock that I would typically trade or look to trade. I mean, it's a dollar stock, and if I were to trade this stock, which I am, but if I were to trade it intraday, because this is under $10, I mean, this is almost like an option. So, when we look at the move that happened today from 99 cents to $1.20, that's a 20-cent move at that time on a dollar stock. That's a pretty significant move, and that's where you don't really have to. When you look at opportunities like this, you don't have to be involved with options. You just have to know where opportunities are and just understand volatility and what type of product you're trading. Once you understand those fundamental aspects of trading, the trading world is your oyster. So the reason why I'm focusing on this one is because this is a short stock or a heavily shorted stock. These penny stocks typically are like that. And funds are typically very short these kind of stocks, and they usually do it because they're getting borrowing costs, fees generated off of that. But this one has 16 days to cover, so if something were to happen in this one, this could really get going, and that's what we're seeing some money coming into the option market. Now, the option market saw an 850% increase in volume. Let's take a look here. So not only were the February calls active here, the March calls, the May calls, and if we open up these August here, the August calls were active as well. You can see 127,000 traded specifically in the August contract, which is interesting. It's interesting because that's a lot of money. Now the problem here is with options on this one. If we take a look here, and this is a position, and this is not a recommendation because I am not a licensed professional. You need to understand your own risk and talk with a professional. So my risk here in what I got in on this one is at 20 cents. And the thing to keep in mind here is that the priced in move, the implied volatility is so rich in this one. It's priced in an expected move of $1.20, which means that this could go boom or it can go bust. Now, if it goes bust, I lose 20 cents on it. Not a big deal. I mean, this is a very speculative play, but that's the kind of activity that I often trade or like to trade. You see here in August as well that this is a $1.40 move. So again, it's either going to go boom or bust here, or nothing. I mean, it's boom, bust, or nothing. I mean, the likely of it going bust, that's the trade that I'm playing. So right here, we got a lot of money flowing into the August, got a lot of money flowing into May. And if this could get going and it has 16 days to cover, I mean, this could be a stock where we see it go from $1 to $10 pretty quickly. These are the names that you often see, these big moonshots now. That's what the Reddit users call them now, these moonshots that happen in these kind of stocks. So I don't know if this is going to be a Wall Street Bets Reddit group target, but we could see some other momentum type of traders start to force these buyers come in. It's been going on in the market for years, decades, and so forth, especially in penny stocks. And they start to get enforced, and they have to buy up, and you have momentum players coming in, and that's where we could see this one where maybe $10 it could go up to, maybe $5, maybe it does nothing. But You have a squeeze play here where it's 16 days to cover. It's a lot of days to cover, very heavily shorted. If the shorts get squeezed on this one, this could be one where I'm looking for this 20 cents to go. If it were to happen that way, we could be looking at $1, $2, $3, whatever it is. I mean, I started to offer some of these at 35 cents to get in and get out, if I were to able to do that. But we'll see how this plays out, and that's my boomer bust for today. So make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. We'll have more coming for you. And until the next video, good trading, and talk to you then.